QuikTrip distribution success is greatly influenced by our delivery drivers and driver's assistants. Driving our trucks and proudly representing our company, our drivers contribute to what makes us stand out from the competition. Our drivers and driver's assistants represent QuikTrip distribution in the public, and it's not uncommon for them to routinely interact with customers in our stores. The job of a delivery driver is unique from other positions that might appear to be comparable, such as a long-haul driver. Along with the driver assistant, you will typically make up to 15 stops per day, delivering between 800 and 1,200 cases. Cases can weigh as little as a few ounces or as much as 60 pounds, varying in size, shape, and weight.
First week on the job as a DA, it was fun. It was a lot of learning, and honestly, I could not get under stacks.
Definitely got my butt kicked. It is a lot harder than I originally thought.
Using muscles and body parts I had never used before, going up and down the ramps, but I liked it, liked the fast pace of it.
But ultimately, by the third day, it was like really fun. Like had started to get the hang of everything.
Do I personally touch any of the freight? I touch all the freight. So we take dollies with us, and if it's 61,000 pounds of product, then you're unloading 61,000 pounds of product. So you and your teammate are taking care of everything. So.
Even if the problem has nothing to do with your performance at work, the store employees will turn to you first if something doesn't go quite right. You must be able to think creatively and communicate the solution to your team leader. The store satisfaction with our work is directly influenced by your actions.
One of my favorite things about working as a delivery driver is that I can kind of dictate how long my night's going to take. If I want to get done a little sooner, just work a little harder, a little faster.
Roughly at our market, I'd say you're running anywhere from 120 to maybe 250 miles.
So normally about 12 to 15 stops a night. Each one takes 20 to 30 minutes.
Our drivers are required to enter trip information to an ELD located in the cab of each truck. An ELD tracks on-duty time and drive time and ensures that our trucks are operating efficiently and compliant with DOT regulations.
I mean, our trucks, I believe we're still using the T680s. We just got a whole new fleet in. They are very nice digital dashes. We have a lot of units that we use and a lot of apps that we use, but like I said, the training at QuikTrip is so above par, you'll catch on to it in no time.
When you arrive, you'll use a two-wheeler to transport stacks down a ramp and inside a store. Deliveries will come from the store's front and back parking lots.
The dolly is your best friend there. You know, just know how to use it, know how to work it.
The truck is loaded up, stacks this product, and we kick under it and we wheel them down a ramp and into the store.
There will be opportunities for new drivers to cover routes for a variety of reasons. You can visit various stores along your routes thanks to our dynamic routing. Our drivers must also be familiar with our products to check in with our store teams. Once inside, you'll greet the store team and start delivering products to the appropriate section of the store. To complete deliveries in our store ordering system, drivers must also be able to operate and maintain small handheld devices so they can open and close orders, count totes in and out, document reefer temperatures, and make load comments. Drop and hook trucking is just a small part of our business. Our drivers and driver's assistants handle the product directly and must be ready to lift heavy totes and cases repeatedly. Challenges can come from the case's volume, weight, and frequent stops. You'll spend a significant portion of your day outside of the truck in all conditions. It's not uncommon to work in temperatures ranging from 115 degrees down to 26 degrees below zero.
I've delivered in all kinds of weather: rain, wind, snow, sleet, ice, 120 degrees, you name it. We are out in the elements, no matter what it is. I mean, we're typically working.
Some of the challenges, honestly, just the loads. Sometimes like they just break because everything's like heavy stuff on top and it just breaks, so you have to like down stack everything before you take it out the trailer.
I would say probably asking people to move. I'd say 9 times out of 10, if there is a car in your way, they are completely cool as long as you ask them the right way. There's always that 1 out of 10 time that are gonna be like, yeah, I'll leave in like 20 minutes.
Oh, pulling freezer. Nobody likes to pull freezer in Wichita.
I wouldn't say you have much downtime, but it's because when you're done, you know? You wanna work hard, you wanna get off, you know? You can work that shift in 10 hours or you can work that shift in 8 hours.
It's just literally just the time you sit on the seat. It's the downtime, and then the drive back to the shop.
You don't really have that much time. You should be ready to hop out of the truck when you get to the store.
The safety of our transportation teams is a top concern at QuikTrip Distribution. You must be a patient and cautious driver because you frequently maneuver through confined spaces and share the road with other motorists. We obey DOT rules to the letter.
Overall, QuikTrip cares a lot about safety. On a nightly basis, we have to keep track of all the issues with our truck and our tractor and our trailer, and we pass that information along to the next person. So if anything's ever out of service, we won't drive it, we'll get it fixed immediately.
When we're on the road and stuff, driving a huge semi seems scary, but our drivers are trained really well, so I don't worry about that.
Despite the challenges, being a driver or driver assistant has its benefits. With local routes, you never have to spend time away from home as many over-the-road drivers do. Most QTD transportation employees build strong relationships with the stores along their regular routes. You must always provide exceptional customer service regardless of the situation.
We get to interact with customers a lot. There's a lot of times, I'll say the biggest interaction is when you're trying to drop off donuts and you have that customer standing there waiting on that one particular donut, and you're like, do you want me to find it for you? Like, I'll go through the tote and find it for you if you want me to, because I know what you're waiting on.
Driving for QuikTrip Distribution offers many benefits, including the opportunity to build strong working relationships with our stores and provide exceptional customer service.
You get to know people really well. You see a lot of the same people night in, night out for years, because QuikTrip's not a company that people typically leave.
It's pretty much the same thing. I mean, you know most of those guys by name, especially if you've seen them at their store. You may not know what store they're supposed to be at because they move around a lot, but when you see them, you know who they are and they know who you are. Being home every night is probably the biggest plus I can give you there. You can find jobs that may pay similar to what we pay, but they're gonna work you like 14 hours a day. QuikTrip's not gonna do that.
I get to see my family every day, and that's a big plus for me.
As a driver, I get paid weight stops and miles, which means I'm gonna get paid the same amount of money for delivering this truck, whether it takes me 8 hours or it takes me 4 hours. So it's just motivation to get done sooner for my personal benefit. I believe it benefits the stores by getting their product to them sooner. So
I mean, if you have a heavy load, it's not like you're getting penalized for it, because the heavier your load, the more you're going to make.
The pay at QuikTrip is, personally, in my opinion, my favorite part.
I haven't heard of any company paying what we make. It's life-changing money for a lot of people.
At QuikTrip Distribution, all employees, including drivers and driver's assistants, have the opportunity to advance their careers.
Promotions happen. I mean, basically it is coming in, doing what you're supposed to do, and making sure that those that are in charge of doing the promotions know that you want to be promoted.
I'd say as long as you're showing a good aptitude for the work and you're showing up to work and you're working hard, then we send you through driving school, and once you become a driver, then we hopefully promote you to flex driver. So
we have a very lenient policies on our attendance, and I think it's very beneficial to it definitely gears more toward the employee. Just ask for it. I mean, as long as no one else has that time off, it's available.
Our drivers and driver's assistants must come to work physically and mentally prepared to succeed. To ensure that you get enough sleep to perform your job safely, you might need to modify your lifestyle depending on your route. Our main delivery hours are from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. However, drivers and driver's assistants might assist in covering other routes if they still have the drive time available.
Well, I mean, the first thing, was change the sleeping schedule. I was used to working mornings, early mornings in the warehouse. So then that transition to nights, it throws your body off. Like, your sleeping schedule is out of whack. Like, what are we doing? Sometimes even after driving, like, you can't sleep because your body's like, we're supposed to be awake right now.
I definitely feel like my work's important.
I definitely do. If you forget to deliver to a store, you're gonna find out about it within like 5 minutes. So that tells you it's pretty important.
Ever since I started, everybody always told me that if you take care of QuikTrip, QuikTrip will take care of you. and that QuikTrip will always take care of their employees that, you know, they know are hard workers and do the right thing and all that stuff. And
the loyalty is honestly there. Like, a lot of people just love this job. A lot of these guys have been out here for 10, 15 years.
just over the years, I've seen that. QuikTrip always takes care of people and does the right thing, and especially people that have been around a long time.
It is easy to buy into QuikTrip because QuikTrip gives you a lot of opportunities in the company. There's a lot of opportunities for promotion. QuikTrip grows sometimes faster than we can keep up with. They are always growing, always changing, and with that comes opportunity. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do and you are a QuikTrip employee, you're going to get to where you want to be.
Finding a balance between demands of work and personal life can be difficult at first, but a career with QuikTrip Distribution is worth it.